Right, are we up and running? I think we might be. Good evening all, as per usual. Give us a thumbs up underneath the video. That lets me know it's working and coming out your end. Uh, Sounds alright, the video's okay, or type something in the chat. If anybody's new, if you wonder why the chat thing won't work, you need to be subscribed to the channel. So wherever the link is underneath here, somewhere is the subscribe link. Just subscribe, then you can join in with the chat. It just stops people who are spammers and all that nonsense ruining the chat for other people. There we go. Right, that's even. See who's here. If you do sign in and join up, say hello. Sam, evening. Ollie, hello. Peter, Stella, hello. Peter C, good evening. Anybody else? Let's see. Looks like there's a few people there. Good stuff. Right. Hope you all had a jolly day. Hope I sold you something either yesterday or today. Evening, Peter. N. All the invoices have gone out. Pay pronto, please. That's always good, and I can pay people out for their stuff they've sold. Regarding collection, etc., I did put it in the emails, but just to reiterate again, on the email that comes with your invoice, where you click the link to go to the invoice, there's a great big blue button there that says arrange collection. Click that, book in a time slot. The reason is then it's all in one place and all comes through to me in one go. Otherwise, I get people sending me a text or a phone message or an email or some other thing, and they're all over the place, and then that's when I end up leaving the warehouse because I think everybody's been, and somebody turns up and has a wasted journey. So if it's all in one place, I know who to expect. So please do that. If it's just little bits and bobs or the odd book or something you want it posted out to me, let me know. I'll get them wrapped up in the next 2 days and ready for posting out. So we're around Monday, not around Tuesday, then should be around the rest of the week, and Saturday, Sunday too, I think. So I'll probably be at God Manchester every day up to next Sunday, other than Tuesday. Yeah, sort of 10ish till 4ish each day, something like that. So, because I've got the other two auctions to catalogue. If you're not aware, if you didn't tune in the week, I have a quick scan through, and I've got coins, a very thick coin slot from 40 years ago this week. I don't know why. This is from January the 28th, 1984. We'll have a look through that. So stuff about streets and whatnot, and the World's Fair as well. But next auctions coming up, we've got. I'll just quickly run through these. If you didn't tune in the week, or if you're new here, oops. Which if I click the right button so it works. So this slot here, these machines are all in for February the 16th. It's a single owner collection. There's all these machines and then some other stuff as well. There's some coins, there's a few spares, there's a few books and some other bits and bobs of collectible games and things. Basically, the guy clearing out his games room doing something else. So we've all got to go. So that's one lot, some quite nice bits and bobs. So this will be, as I say, on the 16th, this lot. Then the week after, on the 23rd, there's another collection with again some more machines in, which I'll show you in a tick as soon as these ones are scrolled through. And again, in that second collection, there's also vintage radios, vintage toys, a whole load of Toby jugs, bizarrely. It's a bereavement sale, so everything's got to go. Some slot machine stands. What else is there? Telephones, quite a few early telephones and Bakelite telephones, different ones. There's a vintage TV, Bakelite one. Some old tape recorders, all that kind of stuff. So some interesting stuff. Yeah, as I say, it's all got to go. So there we are. Should be two good sales, hopefully. And then on the 30th of March is our next proper, I say proper, but vintage arcade auction, which again will be more machines and associated stuff. So books on machines, spare parts, coins, arcade signs, stands, anything arcade related. So there we go. Busy couple of months, really. How these pictures do, I think it's 3 or 4 more, then I'll show you the other batch. Les, hi Steve, can you pick things up which you purchased today at the next viewing? Yes, probably. So with the 2 February sales, the plan is to have them both ready for viewing on the 15th of February. So you can view the 2 sales in one go, to save you coming up twice. That's my plan. Hopefully it'll all fit in nicely. So yeah, if you bought odd bits and bobs today and you want to collect then, let me know. I don't think there's anything too big, so I can store those bits away for you. Not a problem. Right, have we been through this lot? I think we have. So the next batch is this lot. I should put a date up on the above my head here somewhere, shouldn't I? To see what sales these are for. So these ones are for the 23rd of March. Sorry, the 23rd of February. So again, nice batch of machines. Again, I think they've all got locks and keys, all working as far as I know. As I said, bereavement sales has all got to go again. Evening, Paul. So have a look what we've got. Some nice stuff, really. In this batch as well. Very nice Jennings there, light up. Evening, Mr. Tree Frog. A nice double slot all in. They don't turn up too often with both slots on them. Penny and token side. QTs, a couple of QTs in this batch. And where else do we go? A little gun vending machine. Scoot these on a little bit. There we are. Mini Sega. This bandit, I'm not sure what this one's called. I haven't had time to dig my books out yet and see if I can find it. Unusual front on that one. Nice pinball on very deco-y looking legs. Roller top, proper one. Coin front. Quarters. Sorry, on 5 cents, isn't it, that one, I think? Another QT. Yeah. Another little vending machine. The poinsettia with the side vendor on. Back to the challenger again. So there's that lot. And then for anybody new, just quickly what we've got in so far for the end of March sales. This lot. This lovely roundabout machine. Very rare. Nicely restored a few years ago, this one. Sinclair, good evening, good evening. Let's record a bit of interest. Nice jet play all in. Ollie Wales, of course. This big fortune teller, floor standing. 10, is it 10 slot or 12 slot? Whatever it is. Comes in bits, you can get it in the car. That one, it sort of splits into 3 bits. Greyhound Stadium Bandit. Single wheeler with a nice curvy wooden case. Rollerball, they don't turn up too often. Frustrating little skill game. It's quite a good fun thing to play, that. Really frustrating. Little BMCO machine. One which name I don't know what it's called. If anybody knows, let me know. Nice merchantman crane, the stripy casting one. Not had the front casting cut out to put a horrible modern corner in, which is always nice on these because it often happens. So it's a particularly nice one. I think still with mercury switch and everything in it from memory. What's your video up and running? Little arcade, couple of arcade signs there. A Wonders Pools machine, slightly different from the Wonder Pools I noticed. That's interesting. Nice cast iron scope and spare reel. There's another mutoscope coming. And there might be another 1 or 2 mutoscopes coming as well. So we should be well versed for mutoscopes and spare reels in that sale. This is end of March, this lot. Just a couple of close-ups of that machine there. Spare reel. I'll video the mutoscope reels. A penny tumbler. Oh, that went quite quickly. There we are. Penny tumbler. Great operating piece. Why are they suddenly jumping? Don't know. Brian's clock. Of course, what sale would be complete without one? Wonders Patsy Fair. Really lovely original, again untouched. Original locks, keys. So hard to find now. Lovely pinball, this one, high diver. The bikini girls on the playfield and on the back that dive in and out the water. Great machine, nicely restored and working. Again, we'll video that one up and running. Due course. Penny Palace amusement sign, that's about 8 foot long, that sign. Good for above your row of Allwins or something. A little Tivoli machine, early machine. With some original cards coming for that as well. Chocolate Allwin, Aero, etc. There was another brand of chocolate, I can't remember. Very nice little vendor with the transfer fronts. Good condition. These are often really worn and scratches. The transfer gets scratched off them. That's a really nice one. Little trade stim there with a kind of roulette wheel feature and dice. It's quite good. Another trade stim. I think it's called the clock, isn't it? I think that one. So we've got this shooter with chain drive targets in the back. Little ducks go along the chain. I think it's ducks and a Zeppelin, I think. Great machine. Caloscope. Rare early machine with original cards in it as well. A lot of cards in there that look on tissue, aren't they? Kind of see-through. There we are, back to the start again, I think. Cool, so that's those next 3 auctions. Lots of goodies to go. Right. Let's pop over to the Colcon website a minute. I'm just going to have a quick look through at what people are wanting. So if you've got machines for sale to get in for the 30th of March. Let's see what people are wanting. I won't go through all the prices of today's auction like we usually do because it's spares and books. It's not very exciting, is it? So we'll just have a quick look through this and we'll have a look at the papers. Anything new, anybody wanting? These were new in the past week or so if you haven't tuned in lately. Wheel of Fortune, got something after a Wheel of Fortune. The Carousel Pusher, which I don't know of one. It'd be nice to find one if there's one still lurking in an arcade somewhere or someone's shed with a model carousel in the centre. Passion Tester, Skill Adder, the latest updates. Always worth a look down the page. See if you think, oh, I've got one of those in the shed. Merchant there, we've got one of those in the sale, one of those has come in. And then you can get it in the auction, get it sold. Cash it in while the going's good. Seesaw, well, we've got the Tipler thing in, haven't we? Very similar. No Sweetie Allwins yet, but working on that. What else are people wanting? Roller Tour. We've got Roller Top, similar. There you go. German wall machines, but we've got some of those. There we are. Where shall I leave that page for now? We'll have a quick look at the newspaper, shall we? Let's just pop that there like that. Look. See the robot as well then. Excellent. Let me have a quick mouthful of tea. That's a particularly thick coin slot this week from 41 years ago, and World's Fair. World's Fair's not so thick. We'll have a quick look at that first then and see what was happening. Right then, this is from Saturday, 28th of January, 1984. Let's see if there's anything exciting. That one's not wildly exciting, we said. Recent addition to theme park. Oh. Joe Larter. Oh, Joe Larter. There's a name from the past. Joe Larter, managing director of the American theme park at Pleasurewood Hills, Lowestoft, has gone in for a train set in a big way. He has bought himself 2 former British Rail carriages and is now looking for a full-size steam locomotive to stand with them. One of the coaches is a restaurant car, which he plans to turn into a fast food unit and takeaway service, while the other coach, a brake compartment coach, will be converted to a kitchen and 4 private dining rooms for special parties and guests. Oh, Mr. Larter told the World's Fair, I would like a steam engine now to complete the setup. It does not have to be in working condition, just the outline of a typical old steamer would do to complete the atmosphere. Apart from this addition to the park for the 1984 season, Mr. Lard has also purchased another railway, this time a 2-foot gauge line built by Chance in America, which can carry 150 passengers at a time. This will operate in addition to the present miniature railway at the park, which has proved to be an outstanding success for the 1983 season. There you go, it was all in on. Why did I sell Joe Larter? Something. I think I sold him a gypsy caravan. Can't remember. A long time ago. Right, what else? Unique scheme at Great Yarmouth. A unique 2-in-1 scheme will commence this year at Great Yarmouth between Bottom Brothers Pleasure Beach and the Britannia Pier. Tickets of £5 for adults and £4 for children will be on sale, enabling purchasers to sample all the attractions at the Pleasure Beach and to have a seat at the Britannia Pier Theatre show in the evening. That was quite a good deal, wasn't it? Go around the fair all day and the theatre in the evening. First Leisure have cooperated with Bottoms on the scheme, believed to be the first of its kind in the country. And the idea has been devised by Mike Barron, marketing consultant for Bottoms, etc. It's like park multi-hopper ticket thing. First of its kind in the country, apparently. There you go, then. That might be where that all started, that idea. Interesting. Right, weddings. What else is in here? Anything exciting? Intershow 84, which is the big trade show in Hamburg. Harry Levy was there with Bobo the Clown Machine and the Quicksilver Pushers. Anybody else there that we recognise? Bouncy castles and things. Nothing to shout about in the big ride department. Oh dear, well, that's the headline, so I won't bother reading all the text. That's the case. Fair enough. Right, what else? Adverts. Let's see what was for sale. You could have had a Maxwell's Speedway Arc 50-foot with Perspex windshields, 4-channel running light box, Carlsborough sound system with double deck, an ERF tractor and an Atkinson, 20 grand a lot. H Horn. Crazy Golf, bases complete with novelties, £285 each, new. Okay. For sale, an old-fashioned English-style merry-go-round made by Savages of King's Lynn. All original hand-carved woodwork in excellent condition and exclusively decorated. I think they've probably been exquisitely decorated. Anyway, whatever. With unique scroll designs with an H in it. 12-section roundabout, 36 double-seated wooden hand-carved horses, hand-carved rounding boards, 40-foot round, electric drive, O'Neill's Amusements, Worthing. Which machine is that then? Don't know whose that one is. Don't know where that one is now. Somebody will know. Right, for sale. Let's see what else we've got for sale. Mitchell's Flying Juvenile Ride, £5 Children's Mini Dodgems, 20-foot by 30-foot. Works from the top. Well, like proper mini Dodgems. 10 cars, main men running lights, £5,000. Lots of actually seen there. They're proper mini Dodgems. You get the little coin up Whittaker's ones, don't you? But one's actually working from the top with a pole and a feather for the top grid. We have sold a couple of bodies. I wonder if they were those ones years ago. Could have been those. What else have we got for sale? Hoopla. An amazing value 16-car big wheel must be sold as new ride coming. £5 or try it off, you might be surprised. Charles Manning. Amusement Park, Felixstowe. Well, I bought a big wheel off Charles Manning at Felixstowe. Mine was only 10 car though, so it wasn't that one. It was the one that used to be on the roof of the big building, the amusement park. Remember that? You could have had a mobile roller skating rink, including the floor to skate 120 people, 400 pairs of full boot roller skates, comprehensive disco equipment, a 7.5-ton lorry fully racked to carry it all, regular bookings, good income, 5.5 grand for the lot, including that as well. There you go. What else could we have for sale then? A lot this week, that's good. Well, there's always a fair bit. She usually doesn't have any prices on, which is a bit boring then. American-made juvenile roller coaster. Can be seen at the Winter Gardens in Morecambe, no price. Always wanted one of the little supercar mini roller coasters. There was one at Hunt Standard for many years, and I always tried to buy it, and they'd never sell it to me. I think it just took too much good money. I never managed to find one. And that one, I don't know, got scrapped probably. Don't know if there's any still around. If anyone knows of one, interesting to see. Good little rides though. I think that might be it for the sales with prices on. It says looking at the last column. Yeah. Chip wagons, excellent. Wanted to buy fairground carp work. Well, don't we all? Okay. Wanted twisted brass. That's always a good seller as well. Oh, I can't read that advert out. I get banned off YouTube. That's interesting. Ah, very good. Okay, right. What else have we got in here? And then we'll have a look at the coin slot, the extra thick coin slot. Funerals. Anything in the chatterbox? Somebody's broken their leg. Excellent. I don't need to know about that. Showing balls. Licensing of organ trucks. Oh dear. Sir, I have been asked by the Department of Transport to disseminate the following information regarding organ lorries. Since the reallocation of categories of motor vehicles, most owners will have found that they have experienced difficulties with the licensing of their vehicles. The matter was taken up with the Department of Transport by MOOS, which is Mechanical Organ Owners Society, isn't it? On behalf of all organ owners. Blah, blah, blah. So what was the outcome of that? You've got to rectify your documents with the DVLA, basically. Anything else in there? No, I think that's probably it for the World's Fair. Anything in circus? Not really. Okay. Right then. Historic decap organ takes to the road from St Albans Museum. For sale, a very pretty little showman's wagon. No price. Not much use to it then, is it? Okay then, right, let's have a look at the coin slot. The extra thick coin slot. See what all the fuss was about. Oh, says he remembers Charlie's big wheel up on the roof. Yeah, well, I bought that. Oh, a great big crane to get it off. Remember his Moonraker outside on the jets as the centrepiece as well. Yeah, I don't remember that. But, yeah, I can lay claim to the big wheel. Right then, what was happening in the coin slot? Streets factory moves to London. The recent closure of the Streets factory in Eastbourne was followed this week by the announcement that the company is moving to London. Streets Managing Director Ted Glover. Has any relation to Wonders Glovers? There you go. Told the coin slot on Wednesday the relocation of the company has been under consideration for some time due to the difficulty in recruiting suitable qualified engineers. We were approached by our neighbours, Stainless Steel Pumps Limited, as they urgently needed extra space to expand their plant, and their offer to buy the Streets factory fitted in very well with our plans. Initially, Streets will move into an 8,000 square foot facility, currently owned by associate company Rutherford and Death in Wandsworth, until the building work on the new factory is completed. It's anticipated that the new factory will be occupied by the company towards the end of 1984. Ruthven Death, Managing Director Bob Death, told Coin Slot Streets is the oldest manufacturer of coin-operated games in the UK, having survived the trials and tribulations of the industry for 50 years. The move to London symbolises Ruthven Death's commitment to the continuing manufacture and expansion of coin-operated games. There you go. Right then. See the pick of the world back at Blackpool. Oh, maybe this is the Blackpool show issue. It doesn't say so on the front, but there's some big adverts for Blackpool in here. What dates is it? January 31st to the... Yeah, probably was then. This would be the issue that would be at the Blackpool show. Okay. Taytale, we're showing at the Imperial Hotel, Lancastrian Suite, Blackpool, from Tuesday the 31st to the 30th. What have they got in new? Anything exciting? Video games mostly. Laser Grand Prix. Excitement, like a sit-in driving game, Laser Grand Prix. Laser disc play film footage, photographing the actual car race. Bet there's none of those survive. Diggermart, Sega Diggermart. Oh, okay. I'll have to describe this because it's only a little picture, but it's like a four-player crane, the big perspex dome over it, an attractive prize machine which adds to the overall player appeal and machine variety of your location. 1 to 4 players can enjoy playing the game. Variety of prizes may be loaded on the turntable, slowly revolving prize turntable. Okay. So it's like a merchandiser table, but with a crane grab, but a 4-player version. Never seen one. Under a big perspex dome. Okay. It's wonderful when I eventually get around to scanning the pictures out of here. What else have we got? Make pounds profit from the heart monitor. Gosh, remember when heart monitors were a thing? They were everywhere for a while, weren't those heart monitor machines? Probably the cheapest amusement machine currently available. New handbar method gives much more reliable readings. Get the words out. EDR Muller. Heart rate machines. Oh yeah. Oops, wrong one. Remember the things? They were everywhere, weren't they? What would we have those under? Service machines, probably. Have I got any under here? Don't know if I have. Other type. No, don't sold me lately. Been a vendor, would they? Shouldn't be vending anything, is it? They'd be under the service machine. Other type. No, I don't think I've got any under there. Okay. What else? Oh, a nice advert there for Powell's Automatics. Fully refurbished Jubilee and Aristocrat machines for sale. Club machines converted to any coinage. Any mechanical machine taken in part exchange. Powell's Automatics. There you go. Telephone Henry Powell. Excellent. Bell Fruit brought out Temptation, the 7 Deadly Sins. Okay. Pool tables. Harry Levy, what they got? They had Silver Jackpot Pusher, Bobo the Clown, Quicksilver Pusher, and Coin Bingo. Okay, never seen that one. The Duty Free 10p game, Coin Bingo. So it's an upright, floor standing upright machine. It kind of looks like a challenger type principle. I think you drop your coins in, they fall down the playfield and fill the numbers in on the bingo card, I think. Looks interesting. Anybody remember one of those? The picture's a bit small, don't think you'll see on the camera, will you? You probably won't. This thing here. Floor standing thing. Sounds interesting. Right, what else we got? Spares, etc. Cromptons, At Blackpool, they'd got Silver Glide, Silver Surf, and Silver Skis pushers. Their silver range of quality pushers, but 1984. So Silver Glide was available in 2 and 3 player versions. Silver Surf was 4 player, and Silver Skis 6 player. But basically all the same machine. Cromptons are taking pleasure in announcing their unique 4-way Klondike pusher. With direct jackpot feature up to £1.50 payout with £1 coin changes optional special lighting effects. This unique machine is not to be missed. There's no picture of that one. Klondike pusher. Okay, Lucky Star. What's that? That's just cranes and stuff. New AWP from Barcrest. Fortune numbers. There's a site for an amusement arcade in a North Cheshire industrial town. Full planning permission and licence granted. Offers over 12.5 grand. Blow up your money with balloons. Very good. Showing for the first time in the UK, Pro Wrestling and Boomer Ranger, the latest video games from Data East. Randomly with pictures of the top of Blackpool Tower. That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Was it hexagonal? No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's 7-sided? Pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, isn't it? I think. Is it heptagon? 7-sided? Can't remember. A 7-sided pool table. SBS, 7-ball sails. From Hollywell Green, Halifax. Anybody remember seeing one of those? A 6-foot diameter. Basically a 7-sided pool table. Interesting. Cheeky Chicks machines. Got some of those. 7-sided pool table sounds quite good. Ruffle Deeth, what have they got on their advert? Just fruit machines, video jukeboxes. Nothing terribly exciting. Okay. Important announcement for the 1984 ATEI exhibition. There will be a charge for admission in block capitals to the 1984 Amusement Trade Exhibition International to be held at the Grand Hall Olympia on February 28, 29 and March 1 and 2. For the 4 days, including the special preview day, there will be a fixed charge of £20 for all visitors except paid up BACTA members, who will each receive a free badge. The remaining 3 days, so if you miss out the first day, then the charge will be £10. Except for BACTA members and their ladies. So it assumes that all BACTA members are men then. Marvellous. And accompanied juveniles under 10 who will be admitted free, and this will cover all 3 days. I don't think that lasted long, did it? It kind of went back to if you were free as long as you were in the trade. I remember when I used to do the magazine, I managed to wangle loads of tickets and give them away free in the magazine. Which was quite good. Peter C says, one of my AWP sites had that weird pool table, only one I've ever seen. All right, cool. Some did get out into the wild then. Wow, I bet some of those still survive. Remember, there was an actual circular table as well, wasn't there? You could rotate. The idea was you put it in the corner if you had like a small pub or something, in the pub room. You actually put it in the corner, play the game, played your shot, then rotated the table around so you could get to the cue ball to play your next shot. Which I can't help, I'm sure however sturdily it was built, the balls must have moved around when you moved the table, mustn't it? Just by inertia. So I don't think they lasted very long. It was an interesting idea. What have we got here? Early preview for Crompton's new pusher. A new pusher from Crompton's was given an early preview last week when the company acted as hosts to Takashi Hagiwara of the Japanese firm Sigma Enterprises. Was it Hagiwara? Hagiwara. My Japanese isn't terribly good. Anyway, he spent 2 days in Kent, and Crompton's had managed to speed through production of their new pusher Klondike in time for the visit. We had to pull out all the stops to get the machine ready in time, but I think it was worth it, said Jim Crompton. The machine, a 4-player pusher with £1.50 jackpot and feature payouts of 40p and 20p, is due to be officially launched at the Blackpool show next week. But, says Jim Crompton, Sigma have shown a great deal of interest in our Silver series of pushers. It was as a result of this that Mr. Hagiwara came to see us, and we obviously wanted to make his visit as worthwhile as possible. Our Silver series have been selling extremely well at home and abroad. Now we feel that Klondike will make a useful addition to our range. Have I got a picture of Klondike? There's no picture in the paper, but obviously it wasn't actually made at that point. Crompton's. Klondike. What did Klondike look like? Klondike. No, I've just got a 1984 for a date, but I have no picture of it. Maybe it'll be in next week's paper. Oh, some more duty-free machines here. These are interesting. These machines pay out, you don't. H&M Customs Excise confirmed. Aristocratic equipment supplies. Wakefield Road, Cockermouth, Cumbria, and Arena Games. Clickety Click and Card Sharp. Again, can't receive upright machines, kind of fruit machine cabinets. And it looks like either the coin or possibly a ball, maybe. Drops down a pin field, drops into numbered slots, and lights up a bingo card. And then the other one, Card Sharp, does the same thing, but I think you get a poker hand. Interesting. Whittaker Brothers, what have they got new? New products from Whittaker Brothers. They've got Carnival Countdown pusher with a clown on the back. The Mammoth Fairground organ, I remember those. I saw one of those. Derby Day. Mr. Muscle, the arm wrestling machine. The Chieftain tank. The Combat Sonar tank. See us at Blackpool. Carnival Countdown. Okay. Oops, that's pretty good. I'll just drop the newspaper on the thing there. Let's go back a bit. Hang on a minute. Let me pick up a picture again. Something to look at. There you go. Paul says there's a Klondike pusher on eBay at the moment. Oh, well, there you go then. Maybe I can nick a picture of it. Is there a good picture of it? I'll try and remember to pinch it on the website. Need a picture of that one. Vortex, KW Systems pusher, Vortex, the outstanding new 4-player arcade centerpiece. Well, no, it's not a pusher, is it? Vortex is like a streets wheelerman thing, but going round. So like a center machine, square with a big circular table, roll we coins in, and you know, black and white stripes, the usual type of thing. Try and get it on the stripes. Vortex. Anybody got one of those or seen one of those? I don't know if I've ever seen one. Peter C says, we had a pool table in such a small room, we had to order an extra short queues, and the jukebox hideaway was in this interest to the ladies. Great. Places like that where they had to use cut down queues because there wasn't enough room to get around the tables. Vortex. KW Systems Vortex. I don't think I've got that on there, have I? KW. The KW Vortex. Yeah, I've got a picture. Got a picture of it now. Excellent. A bad black and white picture. I have to try and scan some of these in. Okay, what else have we got? I wonder if Blackpool Show did a proper brochure like the ATE did. I've never seen one. I only went to Blackpool Show once. Used to go to ATI. But stupidly, all those years ago, I never bothered to keep the guidebook they gave you. I wasn't really interested in the modern stuff. I just threw them away. But of course, that modern stuff now, 30, 40 years later, is now quite interesting, isn't it? Never mind. Anything there? Atari stuff, video games. So that's a read it job. Right, cabinets, change machines. Change machines, etc. While it's cycling there, is that good thick issue, this one. 1984 sensation, Laserdisc games come of age. Available as a complete machine or a conversion kit to fit any cabinet. See it, play it, buy it, and get rich quick. Cliffhanger, the game. Cliffhanger, the game that keeps you on the edge of your toes. By controlling the joystick and the action buttons, you determine the fate of Cliff, a lovable outcast, and his quest to rescue one beautiful, breathtaking lady. One mistake and you've blown it. Will Count Draco strike the first blow? Will the princess be forced to marry someone she can't stand? Will Cliff get stuck in a trapdoor for the rest of his life? Or will our inventive international hero leap to the rescue, only to be caught hanging around again? Whether Cliff continues his fight to give hope to the helpless is in your hands. Good luck. Oh, there you go. That was Cliffhanger. What's this bingo? Oh, we got the top 10. Should we do that? We usually do the top 10, don't we? The top 10 jukebox hits. Number 10. This is from 41 years ago. And number 10 on the jukebox top 10 hits was Lionel Richie with Running the Night. At number 9, Eurythmics, Here Comes the Rain. Number 8, Shakin' Stevens and Bonnie Tyler with A Rockin' Good Way. At number 7, Snowy White with Bird of Paradise. Number 6, Big Country with Wonderland. Number 5, China Crisis, Wishful Thinking. Number 4, Paul McCartney with Pipes of Peace. Number 3, John Lennon and Nobody Told Me. Number 2, Frankie Goes to Hollywood with Relax. And at number 1, Breaking Away, brackets, Avwizen by Joe Fagan. There you go. Anything else? Oops. Q-tips. For sale, Whittaker's Roulette, Whittaker's Le Mans, Whittaker's Kentucky Derby, Whittaker's Blackjack, Whittaker's Beachcomber, and a variety of video machines. All operating in the Kelvin Hall, which is in Glasgow, isn't it? Prices from £50 upwards. Whittaker's Blackjack. Whittaker's Blackjack. That doesn't sound familiar, does it? What's Whittaker's Blackjack? Whittaker's Blackjack. Oh, I haven't got a picture of that. Don't know what that was. Whittaker's Blackjack. Kentucky Derby, we've got that one, yep. Roulette. Yeah, we'll have roulette, won't we, obviously. Le Mans, that was one of these big races, wasn't it? Yep. Beachcomber. Yeah, no. Ooh. Anybody remember Whittaker's Blackjack? Right, second-hand video games. Powell's Automatics. Prices. We want prices, prices, prices. Oh. Just about all of them have no prices on as usual in the classifieds. There's a Rockola 477 jukebox, £875. With a model 508 wall box. For sale, Tuppenny Fiestas and Tuppenny Chance Deluxe, £195 each. Discount on 4 or more. Some AWPs there. Exciting food, lucky eggs, Barcrest. Bargains. Bargains without prices on, so that's really useful, isn't it? How do you know it's a bargain? Lucky eggs. Two Williams original Defenders, £395 each. Williams Firepower pin table, enthusiast owned, excellent condition, can deliver, £450. Bally Old Chicago, 50 quid. Space Intruders video, 45. And Ace Westminster Fruit for £10. Wanted advertising leaflets, especially pinball. Phone Tim after 6 o'clock. There you go. Give Tim a bell. Bankrupt stop. 900 new and used tabletop and upright video games from £100 to £350. Sega Turbo uprights, £795. 18 Jennings Governors, complete with Indian heads, re-chromed, clean and in working order. Offers in writing. To box 394 at the World's Fair. Pushers, three Crompton's Grand Canyon pushers, £500 each. A Streets Get Rich pusher, £400. All on 5p play but easily converts to 2p. A Streets 5p wheel them in, £300. Telephone Chris at Moneyland in Great Yarmouth. Which one was Moneyland? I don't think Peter's here tonight. Peter would tell us. Williams Flash, £225. Gottlieb Roller Disco pin table, £150. Bally Harlem Globetrotters, £300. Zaccaria 10 stars, £20. 3 Atari Asteroids, £75 each. 2 Atari Battle Zones, £125 each. X-City Crash video game, don't know what that is, 30 quid. Wanted, Hillbilly Moonshine. Yeah, great machine. I'd buy one if I didn't have to put one again. I think it's just a fun thing. Turn your old machines into money. One-arm bandits, brackets mechanical, wall machines, cranes, working models, amusement machines, any condition. We collect and pay cash. Cliff Mills of Manchester. Good old Cliff. Bless him. Single site operation in southeast Kent. We've got AWPs, club machines, pool tables, videos and pinball machines. 95 pieces on 43 sites. £90,000. Bellfruit Operations Limited in Dorchester have got for sale the Linton Leisure Centre at Linton in North Devon. This fully equipped arcade is situated on the edge of Exmoor, an area of outstanding natural beauty, ever popular with holidaymakers. How did they manage to get an arcade on the edge of... Anyway, on the edge of Exmoor? Well done. The arcade itself occupies a prominent position in the town of Linton, opposite the town hall, and close to the famous Cliff Railway. It is the only arcade in the area of Linton and Lynmouth, and has the benefit of an unrestricted AWP permit. Somebody was on very friendly terms with somebody at the council, weren't they? I suspect there might have been a brown envelope or two involved. Anyway, The business is offered fully equipped and occupies a floor area exceeding 2,500 square foot. Storage below which exceeds 1,000 square foot. Planning permission for a manager's flat on the premises has also been obtained. Guide price 35 grand leasehold or 70 grand for the freehold. Nice. Business ops leasehold amusement arcade in Southport, 20-year lease, 70 machines, 50 by 45 foot, 48,000. Bridlington, no price. Cash bingo wanted. Leasehold arcade in East London, 20 grand. Colour coats, no price. Company used Bellfruit is to use the Vartech system. Video games manufacturers Vartech of Cheltenham announced this week that they have reached an agreement with Bellfruit UK for Bellfruit to use their universal draw system. This means that the Bellfruit operating company will be installing the Vartech 20-inch arcade machines on site in the UK once they have been assembled by their own conversion workshops in Bilston. Okay. Wasn't so as exciting as it sounded like it might be. Well, I think that's it then. There we go. Marvellous. That was a bumper issue, wasn't it? A few machines in there I've never heard of before. One or two pictures that I must go into scanning in sometime. Super, right. Paul says Beachcomber was a pusher. I think Blackjack was a large machine like matcha fruit. Oh, right. I can remember Beachcomber. Marvellous. I shall try and add them in a minute. I'll try and remember not to delete the chat, so I can, not to close it down, so I remember to keep the chat bit open. Super, right. I think that's it. So, as I say, this coming week and next weekend, I should be in and out, round and about the warehouse, Godwin Chester, most days other than Tuesday. So, if you're coming to collect your bits, get in touch, book an appointment via button on the invoice page so I know what time to expect you, and we'll see you there. If you've got machines to drop off for end of March, you bring them with you, it'd be good. Otherwise, next video should be Tuesday night if I'm back in time. I should be back in time, hopefully, and we'll catch up then, and onwards and upwards. Lots of good stuff for sale in the coming weeks. So, yeah, save your pennies. Super. Right, thank you very much. Well, catch you then. Have a jolly evening, whatever you're up to. And catch you next week. Nighty night.